it's officially August, which is visa application month for all the September intake students, and I know a lot of you will be facing this problem because it's a very common problem. Does not happen with everyone, but might happen with anyone. So, my baby, if you're facing the same problem, do not panic. Trust that everything will fall into place. Okay, I know this waiting period just gets on our nerves and it makes us question why me, what have I done, and what's wrong with my file. Trust me, nothing is wrong with your file. It's just something is missing, or maybe there is a lot of applications at this time and they will process our application. I have given you every possible solution that will functionally work. Okay, so let's get to the crap and see if you are applying for a September intake, that's next month, for your visa. So are you prone to facing any visa issues? The answer is absolutely yes. Mostly what happens is you get your CAS letter, you apply for your visa application gets successful, you go for your biometrics, you give your biometrics, you come back, you wait for your visa decision every single day. But sometimes I think 1% out of the 100% people that are applying for the visa, they get a mail that says, I attach the email here, that says unfortunately your visa application has not been successful. So a lot of students get confused here because they don't know what does it mean and they don't know how to resolve it. So the thing is, this email simply means that something is missing in your visa application, and the embassy does not know how to solve it, or they're not sure of your application. They might think that something is missing, or they might think that something is fishy. Okay, these might be the two reasons. In both the reasons, they might ask you for a visa interview. In most of the cases, what happens is the embassy quickly asks you via email that, hey, I'll attach the same mail that I got, that, hey, your visa was unsuccessful, the application was not so smooth, so we want you to appear for an interview, and they'll schedule an interview date and time and they'll send it to you via email. And then you have to appear on that date, and then you have to give a visa interview. They'll ask you a few questions. I'll make another video on it, that what questions are mostly asked. And then if you clear that interview, then your visa application gets successful and then you get the visa. But in most of the cases, this particular interview gets so much time to be conducted that you almost lose your intake. Okay, and this is where the real problem starts, and this is where everyone panics like I did, and you lose your intake. So let's take an example case, which was my own case. So I initially applied for January 2024 last year intake, and I applied for a priority visa, which usually comes back to you in 7 days. The response time is 7 days, but in my case 7 days passed and I heard nothing back from them. So I had to take help of my agents. I had to do paid emails, paid calls, which actually costs you around 360 rupees per mail, but I had to do it because I had no other option. So my visa was neither getting accepted, neither getting rejected. It was just delayed for God knows what reason. It was just being delayed. I tried asking everyone what could possible the reason be. I tried reading articles about it, but nothing was actually my case because my profile was amazing. I had good grades, I had everything genuine, no delays, no gaps, all good academic records, but still something was missing. So what you have to do is just make sure that you have enough time in your hand, at least a month or two, I would recommend, in your hands to apply for your visa, so that even if the delay happens, you do not have the chances of missing your intake. Okay, so I deferred my intake. That means I transferred my intake to September 2024 intake. This time I had all my documents sorted, and I even disbursed my education loan on time, that is 28 days before, and I thought that this time everything was sorted. I had a lot of optimism ki, yeah, one time it happened, but second time now I have everything sorted, all documents are good, so this time the delay won't happen. But despite of all these efforts, my visa still did not arrive on time and I missed it second time. I was so frustrated because students who were just about their application, they used to get their visas in 10 days, and me who was trying so hard on everything, doing good academics and working on XYZ things just to get everything on time, I was facing delay for 2 times. That was so unacceptable to me because I was just not ready to accept the fact that why. Because if you know a reason, अगर आपके मन में एक रीज़न होता है कि आपको पता होता है वाई इज़ दिस डिले हैपनिंग, इट गेट्स ईजियर फॉर यू टू एक्सेप्ट. बट इफ यू डू नॉट नो वाई द F is it happening, you get anxious. Now after all this, I just lost my heart to reapply for the third time and still waste money on it, because I was so done with the process. I was so done with the services, because you pay around a lakh every time. So I was just so done with the visa services. I thought this time I won't do anything at all, and I will probably leave the idea of going to study abroad. Okay, but my parents insisted a lot. They wanted me to really go, because now it had somehow become their dream as well. So I had gathered all the courage once again, and I thought that I'll reapply. This time, one change that I made was, till now I was using Leap Scholar. Okay, for my first and second trial, I was using Leap Scholar. Everyone might know them. My counselor, he was a blessing in disguise. He was such a nice person. But my visa counselor, I don't know how she got into this business, but that lady really needs to learn how to actually apply a visa, because every time I had a problem and I went to her, she had zero solution of it. Zero. I mean, she had no idea what was going on. She had no idea what all those mails from the embassy meant, actually. But this time I thought that if I'm again wasting my money, probably for the last time, I would do it with someone who actually gets me something out of it. Either it's rejection or acceptance. I just want something this time, okay? No delays, no just hanging me in between. So I switched my mind, and I actually took help of a real agent meaning people who actually take money from you, because Leap Scholar does not take any money from you, but people who are in Punjab, agents based in Punjab, who actually send lakhs of people away every year, every month. So I took help of these people this time. These people sit with me face to face, and they understand every single detail of my case. So now this time she did everything, all the documents that are necessary, and submitted every possible document out of my life. And then within, I applied on 18th of November 2024 for January intake. We still had 1.5 good 2 months remaining. I get this mail that higher application has not been smooth, and we might take actually 120 days to respond back. So I called my visa counselor and I told her that we've got this mail again. What do we do now? And she said that do not panic. This time we have everything under control, and we might actually get a response. After 10 days, I get another email that says that hi, we have scheduled a visa interview for you that will be on 2nd of December. Now this time my interviews goes on well, and I was happy about it. But this time something else happens. Right after 2 hours after my interview got finished, I again get an email from the embassy saying that hi, your interview went well and it is successful, and we want a document from you, that is your high school certificate, which was missing from the past 2 applications. Now you see, high school certificate is something that I have given since day one to my agents, but these people, they accidentally or knowingly, whatever, they miss it from my application. And this email was so relieving, because now I finally know what was missing from the last 2 applications, and now I can provide the document and actually get my visa. So I immediately forwarded that document to mail to my agents. They sent the 10th mark sheet to the embassy, and this was on 2nd of December, and on 12th of December, out of nowhere, early in the morning, 3:36 a.m., I got an email that hi, your visa vignette has been successful, and your passport will be dispatched soon, and you can have your visa. And that was so unexpected. I mean, this time everything repeated, but this time the people that were helping me were actually helpful, and that is why I was you know able to get the visa. Number one tip: when you've just given your biometrics and come back and you get an email from the embassy saying that your visa application has not been smooth, take this as a sign that something is missing from your document, okay, or something is fishy from your documentation, and that's why the embassy needs second hand clarity to proceed with your application. Tip number 2: if your everything goes on well, and if you do not get this email saying that your response has been unsuccessful or not been smooth, and you still think that it's been more than 15 days or 7 days since your application, and you still do not have any response from the embassy, that means again, something is missing or something is fishy from your application. Okay, now what I did at my time was I did not know that these two might be the reason. So now what you do is, what I did was, when I used to do the paid emails or paid calls, I directly just used to go in the complaint mode that, hi, my visa is not still not there, what's the problem? No, you do not have to do this. Utilize your money when you're paying on paid email or paid call. Just make sure that you do not ask them that why is the delay happening. Just ask them what document is missing or what is the problem in my application, so that they might actually have an access or a look into your application and then suggest, because those are embassy people, those are visa people, they know that what is missing out of your file, right? So just call them or email them and give your application reference number and ask them what might be missing. Secondly, if you've already done this and still not heard back from them, just make a paid call and ask whoever receives your call, just tell them that, it's a little bit urgent. Just make up an emotional story and tell them, can you please escalate my application? They will do it. They have all the rights to do it, and you have all the rights to get it done. And when they do it, just ask them what is the escalation number. Okay, they'll give you with an escalation number. That means that the regular file that you made, a regular application that you made, now someone has escalated it on a priority basis because it was taking longer than expected. Okay, so now when they escalate it, so your visa application just gets pushed to the front seat for the people to actually review and proceed with it, rather than just sitting in the pool with hundreds and thousands of other people. Tip number 3, I would say, is really choose your agent very wisely. Leap Scholar, Leverage Edu, and Yocket, a lot of other agents like them, do not take money with you initially, but if you get lucky enough, your visa counselor will be wise enough. But if you do not get lucky enough, you only get the services which a free service feels like. Okay, and when you pay for something, you actually get something tangible in return. Next step is, before submitting or before clicking on the submit visa application button, just make sure that there is some intelligent person sitting behind you or beside you and actually guiding you, that they can verify or vouch for you that everything that you have attached in that application is worth it, legit, and functional. Okay, just do not click on the submit button just like that. Make sure that your agent, or if you're applying on your own, just anyone who is experienced well enough in this field, is guiding you step by step. Take all the precautions in the beginning and then click on the submit application. It's better to start with a solid agent. Make sure that all your documents are legit and authentic, which is easy to verify, and have a bit patience. Start off at least 2 months in advance so that you have enough time to wait or hold on to your application, whatever God forbid goes wrong in the future. Most of the students face this problem that for example, their college enrollment date was, last date is 24th of January, and it's already 25th of January and their visa has still not arrived. So it does not mean that you have to now withdraw your application. What you can do is, just when you have enough time, like let's say you have a week and you still do not have a response on your visa. So what you can do is just write an email to your university and tell them that your visa is still under consideration and please extend or give me an extension. For example, if your last day of enrollment was 24th, now if you ask for a considerate amount of extension, so now your uni might actually give you an extra 20 days or even 30 days, that is a whole month of extension. Okay, of course, whatever classes you miss, you have to cover up later, but if you're sure you can do it, just go for an extension, so you won't miss much. You can easily go and catch up later, but you can considerably ask for a good amount of extension from your uni, wherein your panic time will reduce, you'll have much more time to wait on your visa, and hopefully you'll get the visa till then. So darling, if you're facing any such problem visa related, just use your brains and apply every solution that I have told you, and trust me, you'll get it. Okay, everyone has. People who less deserve it, people who more deserve it, everyone has gotten their visa. What is meant for you will get to you at the right time without you even having to try. Something is being delayed, that is only because it is protecting you from something which was not meant for you. And If something is not working out right now, that means it has some other way of working out which is way much better for you in the future and in a way that you haven't even expected yet. So, moral of the video is you will get the visa. You will get the damn visa. Okay? Wherever you're applying to, whichever country it is, you'll get it. I'm sure you will. And oh, when you do get it, every single teardrop, every single minute of waiting, of silence, of crying in silence, of your pain, of your money, everything will be worth it. I really hope this video might be useful for every single person that is watching it. And if you found this video helpful, any response on this video would really mean a lot to me. That's all for today. See you in the next video. Till then, take care, have a lovely week, and don't forget to drink water. Bye.